And welcome to an NCAA.com March Madness Skype session. I'm Andy Katz. Pleased to be joined by Murray State's John Morant. And John, you guys are coming off a loss to Belmont over the weekend or last week. You hurt your ankle in that matchup, not able to come out victorious. Belmont obviously feeling a little momentum. Let's first deal with your injury. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good now. Been through a lot of treatment and almost back to 100%.
How much did that affect you in that Belmont game?
It affected me a lot. I wasn't as explosive and couldn't go and play above the rim and finish some of the plays that I normally finish.
You know, losing to Belmont, you guys historically, even before, obviously long before you got there, Murray and Belmont have had a great history, rivalry. How much do you think this will set up for further down the road here in the OVC over the next month after they got you when you weren't at full strength on your home floor?
Really just learning from our mistakes and just preparing to be ready for the next matchup if we see them again.
You know, you are from the same state as Zion Williamson of South Carolina. You guys came up together. Obviously, you did not have the hype that he received. Why was that?
It was a question that I always ask myself and my parents. I really don't know the answer to it, but a lot of my hard work paid off, and now I'm receiving some of the hype he's getting.
What was it about Murray that drew you?
The community and just the playing style. I felt like the playing style really fitted my game or whatever, and just how everybody here is gelled as one. And also, I didn't choose the school that I wanted to go to. It's mainly the school that wanted me, and Murray State wanted me, and I made a great decision in picking Murray State.
You know, much like Zion is out there trying to say, look, I'm not just a dunker. You're not just a high flyer. I mean, obviously that's the highlight. That's what gets everyone going. What other aspects of your game do you think you essentially, have progressed, have evolved to where you can be a next level player because you wouldn't be if you were just a highlight guy?
I'll say my IQ for the game, my feel. I feel like that gives me an edge over most players. Really just being able to see the play before it happens. And me being able to just share the ball and get my teammates in the right spots. Which
you've obviously done a masterful job of. When you are on the open break, when you're out on the floor and you see that you've got an advantage because obviously you can elevate, how big do your eyes get as you're getting closer to the rim?
Really big. Once I get to where I feel like I can take off from, that's what I try to do and just go finish a play.
Now, I know you've postered a few people, certainly one this season that was memorable. What's that like? Because most of us mere mortals will never feel that.
I really can't even say. It's undescribable. It's a good feeling, though. I really can't say much on how I feel about it.
I mean, it almost is like flying, I would imagine. When you're up there, I mean, may only be a second or 2 seconds, whatever it is. How much do you feel like you're literally flying?
A lot. Once I realized, like, what have I done or anything, it's crazy.
Now, obviously, some of this is natural, but was there anything that you did in your past growing up that you think actually worked to your advantage to help your jumping ability, to elevate, to be able to dunk and flush like that or jump over people rather than just it all being natural?
My dad used to make me jump on tractor tires. When we used to work out after every drill, I used to jump on it like 25 times. And I also did the parachute, like running with a parachute on, and the step ladder. And I feel like those things helped me become more athletic.
So how much do you think it is your calves versus maybe your quads, in terms of where you get that explosiveness from?
I'll probably say a mixture of both, really. I don't know. I feel like my legs are very strong. So,
there's so much chatter, obviously, and I know you guys got to deal with a lot of things coming at you. How do you compartmentalize? Because you got a team to lead. You guys want to be in the NCAA tournament. The NBA draft will come when it comes. We know that. But yet, it's all out there. People talk, oh, he's top 3. He's behind Zion and RJ. Who knows? Maybe he should go 1. And it's late January. That's not till June if you make that decision. How do you deal with blocking that out and staying in your lane and focusing on what you're doing?
I really turn my notifications off to try not to see those things. And also credit to my parents, my teammates, and my coaches. They help me out with it a lot. Just talk to me and just tell me to continue to stay humble and keep working. So those guys make it easier for me.
I'm just curious, that one, dunk that you had over, and I can't remember which game it was. Help me out here. I'm trying to remember which game it was.
UT Martin.
Yeah, thank you. Did you hear from other peers, whether they were college, other players that we would know, or anyone professionally that you did turn on your notifications to hear from?
Not really. Some of them comment on it, but I haven't turned my notifications on to see who said what or anything.
But nothing from the Zion types or anything like that?
No, sir.
All right, so the main thing, though, I want to make sure, how much are you enjoying this season and now this sort of newfound recognition that you're getting?
I'm enjoying it. I'll say I'm not very used to it, being talked about a lot. So that's one thing I'm still trying to, I guess, work with, being talked about almost every day or anything. But I'm just loving this season. I feel like we got a great team and we can go far in the tournament.
Well, I said this on our March Madness that if you guys get in, I don't think anyone's going to want to play you guys. You guys are the kind of team that could be that 12, 13 seed that could be very dangerous. But you got to get in first. One step before you can't do that unless you get in. So obviously,
yes, sir.
You got to take care of that business first. Well, I appreciate you taking some time. I'm glad you're healthy, and we'll be watching you throughout the course of the next month.
Thank you.